Here's the end conclusion. This hearing is meaningless. You're going to have all these sound bites. They're not going to say anything of substance. Anybody with a functioning brain cell can only land on two conclusions. Conclusion one, the Secret Service is so inept and so decrepit and so top to bottom screwed up that this kid was able to do what he did. In which case, you fire everybody in the Secret Service. I mean, you got to burn it down if that's how bad they are. The second conclusion is the Secret Service was in on it, which means you need to get rid of the
That's the answer right there. It's the second one, not the first one.
Yeah, I'm saying if you don't believe the second one, the only thing you can land on is they were so inept they should all be fired.
Yeah, and they're not that inept. They're bad, but that was their B team. They could have put a class team together.
Right.
You know what I mean? This was the Secret Service. I'm listening to people from the law enforcement in Butler. The Secret Service wouldn't even listen to them.
Yep.
You know, they got encrypted radios on their own frequency. You had to call the Butler Emergency Management Institute so they could ask the Secret Service, and then after a while they might get back to you or might not. They had all that information from the beginning and an hour before it.
Well, now she's testifying that the building 100 yards away from the president wasn't on their secure perimeter, even though there's people inside the building. None of it adds up. She's either horribly incompetent. And I, of course, am the resident conspiracy theorist. I think it was an inside job. I think people were paid off to let that. And I don't know who's behind it, but somebody paid off the Secret Service to let the kid get up there and take a shot. And look at the graphics. The shot wasn't supposed to miss. We're supposed to be living in a different America today. Thank God. God intervened, made Trump move his head that far, and that's why Joe Biden's out.
And they destroyed all the evidence. You know what? I drove by that place yesterday on my way home from my camp. I drove past. I put my finger out the window, gave it to him, and came on back. But there was supposedly two shooters. Remember I was talking about that water tower?
I heard about that.
I'm starting to hear people say that now, that there was there was that first 3 rounds. And that's what almost hit Trump, but it didn't. The guy that got killed was hit by a different burst. And we'll never see the ballistics. We'll never know. You know, they destroyed all that information. These people are enemies.
Mike Lindell here, and like you, I see our country being destroyed daily. We face massive economic issues, and I can tell you from firsthand experience, there are people in power who threaten the values that have made our country great. Well, I've been a believer in gold and silver for a long time, and I've searched for years for a partner that shares my values. Well, Genesis Gold Group showed me how easy it is to protect your IRA, 401k, or your retirement with gold and silver. Their faith-driven approach to service and stewardship is one that stands out from the rest.
To get your free definitive gold guide and get started learning more about investing in gold and protecting your retirement from uncertain times, visit treasureandtrust.com now. Fill out the basic contact form and a member of the team will be in touch. Again, that's treasureandtrust.com or call 855-625-7760.